Hello, Foundation students. So your assignment is to do an animal Zentangle, and first thing we talked about in class is that you need to find an animal where you see the entire figure of the animal. So it can't be cropped off. So example, if I were to do this beetle here, I can't find a beetle that is cropped off. You want to see the entire beetle. Or in this case, if I'm drawing a fox, I want to see the entire fox. It doesn't matter what kind of animal that you choose, but yeah, just make sure it's not cropped. And you want to try to find something that is fairly easy to segment. So let's say I'm going to do the fox over here. Once you find your animal, I'll give you guys a piece of drawing paper. And the first thing you want to do is get the proportions. So just like we practiced on page 17 in your book, where there's a series of animals, where you break it up into simple shapes like circles, squares, and triangles. So I'm looking at this fox. Like I can break it up into a circle like this. Let me zoom up so you can see that better. Whoop. And I'm going to break it up into a circle like this, maybe a circle for the head, get a triangle for the nose, etc. So remember, the reason why we're breaking it up into shapes is because it's a tool to help you look at things proportionally. When you draw, you don't want to immediately start with details. You want to think about the bigger picture before you get into those details. Okay, so once I figure that out, I'm going to take my drawing and I'm going to start drawing out my fox. And I want it to fill up the paper as much as I possibly can. Okay, so I'm going to start with the hindquarters right here. I got a circle, and then I have another circle and a rectangle that's connecting them. Then I have another circle for the head, and I had a triangle for the mouth. Let's see, and then I have this bushy tail that kind of came out at this angle. Let's see, I need to put in the legs, and what we can do, just get the angles, like this leg comes out in an angle this way, and it comes down this way. I'm going to use my pencil as a tool to help me compare those angles. So I know the angle comes in this way, and it comes down this way. Sometimes it helps to draw a circle where the joint is, if that helps you out. Get the foot. I can't really tell what this back foot is doing. I'm probably just going to pretend I don't see it right now. So, okay, but this leg has got it lifted up. And then we have this other foot that's coming down. Okay, now that I got the proportions down of the fox, I can start focusing on more details, like putting it together a little better. So I'm going to come in. Now I can connect all of these shapes together. Here's the fox's nose. Put in some ears. So on and so forth. Once I'm finished with this, my next mission is to how can I break this up into Zentangle spaces. So this fox is a little bit harder to figure out what I'm going to do with those Zentangle spaces. And let's see, like some things I can do that are pretty obvious are like the feet. That's it. I'm going to grab my eraser here. All these shapes, the simple shapes I made, they have served their purpose. They've helped me get my proportions right. Now I can erase them. So let's see. Oh, that will work. So like I can create this space right here as a Zentangle shape. And maybe I could break this area up. Here's his face. And you can break this up any way that you want, but you want it to make logical sense. Maybe I'll have an eye right here. I've got the cute little nose. And here there's the white part of the fur. And eventually, right now I'm kind of rough on this. But I'll be cleaning it up in a little bit. Okay, there's the back. Maybe I can treat this as one huge pattern right here. Maybe the tail will be one pattern. Let's see, how to do this leg, I am not sure right now. Okay. I think that's the back foot hanging out right there. So I kind of get zoned out on the drawing right here. Okay. So just breaking up where I'm going to put the patterns. This will probably take some time to do to figure out. But once I figure what I want to do, now I can start laying in patterns. I'll take out my ink pen that you guys can use to get those patterns with. So in the end, here's student examples I've had. So this is what it's supposed to look like in the end. So just like the square, you want to have pattern variety. You want to have dark patterns, light patterns, etc. And or here we have a turtle. Dark patterns, light patterns, patterns where the lines are close together, patterns where the lines are far apart. Another turtle. Or here we got a bird. Just so you guys, and you're welcome to add things with it, like this bird has a twig that's standing on, which is perfectly fine. You're welcome to add backgrounds if you want to, but just the animal by itself works just fine. So, all right. Well, I'm just going to keep on drawing this until we get up to 10 minutes, or else it never loads. So I'm going to come in with an ink pen, outline what I figured out in pencil. Let's see, probably can break up this ear in another shape. But it's nice to get this started here. I like working on the patterns. I'm just going to have to stop it where we're at. I'll just continue working on it.